Hey, Captain. I got a thing I want to ask you. It's kind of big.
Sure.
I've been thinking about our night on the Groundbreaker. I had all these feelings, and it was so hard to get them all out at the time. But now I got my thoughts in order, and I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady, straight out. And I'm thinking of doing it here, on the ship. I'm all covered in engine grease, and I ain't showered in nigh on a week. Smell like sweat most days, and, well, don't look too close at my fingernails. I was thinking, hoping, we could stop by Groundbreaker for bath supplies.
You know what? Where are you thinking?
Oh, that nice older lady in the rest and go, Miss Gladys. She seemed to know lots of things. Maybe she knows where to find fancy soap.
Easy enough.
I mean, only if you're not busy. Or when you're heading through Groundbreaker for something else. You don't gotta change plans on account of me. Anyhow, next time we dock in Groundbreaker, let me know. 'Cause I want to come with.
Ruining What's-Her-Face's love life sounds fun. Let's do that. And we'll bring What's-Her-Face and the Vicar again. He can offer some love doctoring. He's not even the doctor. I'm sure he's great at finding soap, though. He's very clinging. One might even say, suspiciously so.
I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself. High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em, too.
What's the scrubby brush for?
Cleaning around your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such, me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
Ooh. You got a preference?
Oh, gosh. We never talked about what kind of smells she likes. I think pretty much every spot on Groundbreaker just smells like old socks.
It comes down to what sort of intent you got. If I was looking to do a spy job over in engineering, I'd be safe with refurbished ship. Now, if I was a young thing trying to come on all precious-like, I'd probably go with rosish. But if I was doing it for my own self, I'd pick mock apples and cinnamon.
I guess you could eeny-miny-moe it?
Take your time, dear. A lady's scent says a lot about her.
We'll talk it over and get back to you. Yes, this
Take
is
your
very
time,
serious.
Are we gonna get in trouble today? Not that I want to, just seems to happen around you, is all.
We can only talk about her dead mother.
Gracious.
Well, she said rosish will make you come off all precious, and so sure, let's go with that one.
We didn't have anything rosish in Edgewater. I heard it smells real pretty, though.
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
I'll pay for that, ma'am. Thanks for being so helpful.
You're welcome, dear.
What's your face?
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy-like, ain't it?
So there's your soap.
Oh, thanks, Captain. I'm gonna put these someplace safe. In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Saltuna and xenogold needle mushrooms. And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia what specializes in sweets.
Alright, we'll figure it out.
Thanks, Captain. I know I'm asking an awful lot, but I'm sure it's gonna be worth it.
Oh, we leveled up. From promising to go off-world to get someone
fine.
sweet.
I'll pay you back for all of it, with interest.
This is how it's gonna be? Adjutant tells you to kill somebody, you kill somebody? No questions asked, no trouble to your conscience?
Pretty much. Don't sass me.
You knew what you were getting when you hired me. Rachel Lockwood was a cartographer. She made maps, she wasn't hurting anybody. So tell me why she deserved to die.
Yeah, all we can do is intimidate him. You're coming dangerously close to mutiny.
I ain't afraid of you, boss. Your tough as grit routine might leave some poor sod quaking in his boots, but it won't work on me. I'm still waiting for an explanation. Tell me why Lockwood deserved to die.
We're gonna have to do something about him. By which I mean we're gonna get our leadership skills up and pacify him, because I like it better when they're all accomplices. Especially when they're unwilling accomplices. Or unwilling morally.
On standby for command.
Where am I? I just got lost in my own shop. That's quality right there.
I am a dirty, autonomous digital astrogator, Sam. I haven't cleaned my internals in ages. Can you hardly process the sheer quantity of dust built up in there? Tell me you've seen worse. We'll continue this later.
What's that?
Would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
You're making it very hard to ignore whatever it is you two have going on. Keep it up and Sam is gonna be scrapped for parts. Now that we finally have access to Monarch, there's one thing that's very important, the most important for us to do, and it's not, you know, getting chemicals to free the colonists or stamping out free thought or even killing people. It's helping What's-Her-Face's love life, because if it's important to What's-Her-Face, it's important to me. Come on, What's-Your-Face. We'll take the vicar, because we always take the vicar. Wasn't this a lovely little dust hole? Ugh.
Get up!
Probably should have looked for stairs there. Now, how do we get down from... Oh, it's an elevator. Oh, wait. Well, I only broke my leg that time.
Hey, hold on
Big
there.
improvement.
I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around.
What is it?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment. Signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
This poster sounds pretty
I couldn't really
valuable.
say. I'm just a fan of the game. But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now. Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
We're stealing that poster.
By the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit.
Get a grip, fella.
Get a grip, she says. As if I haven't survived this place for 10 years. This town is enough to try anyone's nerves.
I want a dustback casserole. Yeah.
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back. Before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
Yeah, let's intimidate him into giving it to us for less.
What? No, Captain, I don't want you to do it this way.
It's all right, miss. I'm a coward at heart. Made that clear from the outset. Look, Captain, this is the best I can do without putting myself out of business.
2,000 bits. That's a lot. But you know what? What's her face is worth it.
I'm mighty glad you reckon so. This is gonna take about an hour in the oven. Nothing I can do to speed it. That's just how cooking works. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady. You're a gentle soul, miss. Be careful with this one, all right? She's kind of a brute.
Nah, I am.
Gosh,
That's true.
my tum's rumbling just smelling that casserole.
So we're here. Took us a while. We had to travel across half the map. Maybe even like the whole map. Yeah, the whole map to get here. Had to stop once because I became encumbered. So we had to sell off a bunch of stuff, change our armors, repair everything. Ended up with a fear of mantids, phobia, all to get here for some sweetheart cakes. And now we can't get the door open.
Here we go.
Here, what stands between us and these sweetheart cakes? At this point, I'm gonna kill it. It's the sweetheart cakes. There is no other option. There better be sweetheart cakes here. That's all I'm saying. No, that guy was just... No, he was looting a resident that he killed. I was gonna say he was mourning his friend, but that was giving him too much credit.
Incoming! That's the last of them.
Well, that guy got into a hammer fight he couldn't win. bad time to take a nap, my friend. Oh, we can talk to you now? About the sweetheart cakes, I'm assuming? I hope you realize and appreciate just how many people died for those cakes, because it was a lot.
The dustback casserole Mr. Raymond made smells incredible. Oh, I kind of want to take a little taste. But I'm gonna be strong. Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are. Someone even traced little hearts in them. I guess that settles dinner. Thanks for hauling me all over creation, Captain.
Of course, anything for you, what's your face?
Well, I was gonna, but then it hit me. I got this nice meal all planned out with music, and I got that soap to scrub up with, but I don't got nothing nice to wear, Captain.
What are you talking about? We just got you some gold heavy combat armor.
I don't have a head for fashion, and I can't really picture myself in something clean and pretty. There's this place I heard of in Byzantium, Jolicoeur's Haberdashery. I bet I could find something nigh on perfect at a place like that.
Alright.
Thanks, Captain. I know I've been asking a lot, but you help me out every time. You're the best.
Yeah, that's me. Helpful. Well-intentioned.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
That's me.
Ah, Celeste, you've done it again. I knew from the moment I laid eyes on you that I'd found my muse. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model.
Nah,
You're going
I
to
thought so,
absolutely
too.
murder this job.
I'm good at murder, too.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
My engineer's going on a date and she needs a fine outfit. Yeah.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word, such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense, you're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There.
Yeah, let's persuade. Let's be nice about it, even. She needs to impress her true love.
Love? That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious. All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you. Darling, do I look like an amateur? I read her measurements by eye. And don't you ask, because they're no one's business but her own.
Nah, 3,000 bits. I mean, how much are we gonna do for this date?
There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in merely an hour.
This outfit better be gold.
And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
See you around. Now let's see this new outfit of yours. Oh, is it not a thing? Is it a quest item? You got anything to say to that? What's your face?
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Yeah, won't change Junlei's feelings.
For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Well, since we have known all this time, our priority is getting her love life sorted. We're heading right away to the Groundbreaker. Okay, it's time. What's your face?
Sorry, am I in your way?
No.
All right. She's on her way. How do I look?
You look terrific. I can't really see. You're still wearing your armor.
Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right, all right. Deep breath. Here I go.
And I didn't spy on them at all? That doesn't seem like me. No, now she's in her outfit.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for the canner. He's probably half as tall as I was.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny when I get indignant about something. Then he'd watch me do whatever it was, make sure I didn't get hurt, but he'd never interfere. I learned a lot that way.
I wish I could have met him. Anyone who helped shape you must have been a special person.
Oh, look, it's going so well.
I'm having the best time.
Yeah?
Thank you for welcoming me aboard. My father and I were often at loggerheads. He had notions of how the station should be run, and I had others. He was fond of saying, "You think Groundbreaker pays for itself? Someone's got to cover the bills," when I chafed against his deference to the board.
Sounds like he was afraid of him.
He was, and he was right to be. Didn't mean I had to like it.
Alright, well, let's wait for their top comparing family stories. That's gotta be a good sign, right? And we'll leave her to be on her date. The date is over, apparently.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
The Vicar, he can never get along with anyone.
Okay, Captain, she's gone.
Did it go well?
I'm near about vibrating. I'm so excited. So she got here, and, well, she sneezed. And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread. She stood stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft." Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustback casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person.
The dessert too?
Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
And?
I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted, strong, smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open. Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes! And then she sneezed again, on account of the flowery soap.
That was very sweet. Congratulations.
It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the Vicar's capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
Okay. Well, now that she and Junlei are going steady, have declared their love and everything else, let's go see her on the Groundbreaker.
How's the Unreliable treating you these days, Wildflower?
Okay, I've decided I really love hearing you call me that, so keep doing it.
I know what it means to have a crew. If you ever felt like jumping ship, there's a home for you on Groundbreaker.
What do you think?
Oh, Law, I'm sorry, but, thanks. But that wouldn't be... The captain did get me out of Edgewater and all.
I hope you're worthy of her loyalty, Captain.
I'm most assuredly not.
I am, Captain. Happier than I ever been, really. Plus, I'm in space.
Keep our girl in one piece and we won't have any problems, Captain.
See, that's cute. You're her wildflower. Now that's a love story. Shaman's about to end.
I'll fix you right up!
Oh, what's your face? Why did you do that? You killed your one and only love.
You got a minute?
Look what you did. It's terrible. She called you Wildflower. And for only 22 XP. I hope you're proud of yourself, what's your face. You're more of a monster than I could ever be. Except that I'm the one who ordered it. But still. You could have said no. If only. You had loved her as much as you loved me. Well, back to the ship. Of course, what's your face? course, what's your face? You must be feeling pretty broken up right about now. What with having murdered the love of your life in cold blood.
I heard over Groundbreaker comms that you killed Junlei.
I mean, that was you.
You knew how I felt about her. You even encouraged me to ask her to be mine when I thought she wanted someone else. I'm leaving. I'll take the plants if you want, but I can't work with you. You murdered her. Knowing full how much she meant to me.
Oh, we don't have the persuade for this. Okay. Well, I know what we've got to do. I have a plan.
Brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself. Right before he died.
Okay, now let's
I
try
heard
again.
over Groundbreaker comms that you killed Junlei. You knew. I'm leaving. You're gonna kill me too.
You know what happens to those who cross me. Don't be one of them. Keep my ship running.
That's how it's gonna be? I thought you'd be better. I really hoped you would. I'll keep your ship in the Aether, ma'am, but otherwise you let me alone.
Oh. Poor thing. Can't imagine she'll ever get over this. Well, I feel like we did quite a bit of evil in this episode. It was jam-packed with evil, in fact.
Groundbreaker should understand well enough now. Sometimes violence is the answer.
Yeah, you got the right idea there, computer. Ooh, let's go see if Junlei, if killing her got us anything special. On our skull thing. No. I don't see anything now. Guess she wasn't important enough to take a memento from. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Remember to like if you like, and subscribe if you want to see more evil. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.